Damn, what do you mean it's 10 already? Hello there. Never been late a day in my life. My day has been okay. Go to work, come home, that's it. The usual. Nothing special. Yeah, living the life. Hello, hello. What are we doing? I'm finishing up a... Part of the reason I'm so late is I was working on a video. So I'm finishing that up right now. If it'll just let me submit it. Okay, hold up. Save draft. My computer is lagging like hell. Okay, well, that's not cool. Sorry, one second. Technical issues on my end. Okay, well, that's saved. I should do more quick battles. Oh god, what can I beat here? Maybe I shouldn't have used Brig. It's fine, it's fine. I mean, this just dies, right? Here, this top team dies. Now we've got... Alright, who does this? When should you as new players... Hey, you should think about leveling PvP characters the second you clear 6th world, because Arbiter Vildred is a PvP character. Beyond that, I would say... I would personally do it after you do expeditions, but you could do it before expeditions. I think at the very least, because I'm gonna go over part of it today, as much as I can before I pass out, but there is like a core set of about like 5 to 10 units. I think it's like 7 or 8 units. I have to check my doc. It's like 7 units that clear almost all PvE content for you. You clear Abyss up to 100, you clear Normal Cycle, you clear Episode 4 all the way until 1010, where you have to use a different team for 1010. But like there's like a small core of units that does all of that for you. I think once you do that, if you don't want to do expeditions, if you want to build some PvP units, you can start building PvP units. I'm going to go over all the units today. No, my first loss happens. This is psychopathic. I'm just going to refresh. I'm climbing a little bit high for how how slow I've been progressing. All Soul Weavers is so messed up, man. And the thing is, if I wasn't playing so slowly, because the amount of flags I'm getting to use is so much, because I'm not actually playing this account that much. If I was playing this account more, that guy would be dead. But I didn't want to hit it. Should have hit it. One second, I gotta put my thumbnail back in because I got deleted for some reason. Oh wait, let me see if this guy is online. Alright, video's up. Back to playing Arena on my other account. Why play Arena on my main when I can play Arena on this account too? I don't think I can beat any of these. Judge Kisei, hey! Judge Kisei is a great Arena cleave unit. Sure, you need a lot of limited units and limited artifacts, but she's very, very good. I just put up a Judge Kisei video. She's gotta be broken. Should I even try? Alright, we get attack buff here. Don't counter, 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 don't counter. Okay, we're good. Me neither! Oh, did I not start my hunt yet? Oh, I want to do my quick battles first. My leaves are going up, I'm pretty sure. It's very concerning. And I haven't even spent the shop energy yet. God. Okay, wait. Let's... How much shop energy do I have? Oh, what do we get? Not bad. This is a pretty good pickup. Wait. New players have a different check-in event? Do they? Wait, or am I confusing check-in events? I think I'm confusing it with the... No, I'm confusing it with the new player, the one where you get the artifact and the hero ticket on day 7 for the new player login. That's what I'm mixing it up with. Okay, let's buy carrots on my main. Oh, maybe let's not redeem all of it. Let's redeem like half. This is, it's so much energy. It's too much energy. I can't handle it. Oh, I gotta do my expeditions too. We can grab this. Dude, that's too much energy. We're gonna buy a little bit. There we go. Damn, I got 3 fire posters. Well, I might as well hit him. Okay, let's start off by just sending it down hunt. No, I should claim my Orbis reward first. I don't have a lot of time, because I'm hitting it on my main, and this poster dies in like 2 minutes. Oh my god, please leave me alone. Die, 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 die. We love Lab Cube for keeping that. Ooh, candlestick. Compass nice to keep. Okay, sell those. Great. Golden carrots? Normal carrots? Normal carrots? Normal carrots? Normal carrots? You see, the bad thing about Wyvern is that it gives you more energy, so it's even harder to burn the energy because it just gives you more energy. Come on, man, stop it. Also, me dumping this many leaves into Wyvern, where am I going to get the charms for this? Okay, so that's... Oh, I have to make it into the expedition in time.
이 시간에도 다른 원정대들은 바삐 움직이고 있지.
Oh, did I forget the No, I didn't. Okay, good. Oh, wait, it's dying. This is the upside to abusing alt accounts.
알 수 없는 힘이 성역에 혼란을 불러왔고. 실력자만 할 수 있는.
Isn't there one more?
자네에게 딱 어울려.
Maybe I didn't have space. Okay, let's claim everything. Oh, did Yusha kill one? Oh no, that was the one from yesterday. That's nice. You can also embark on all of these. I'll do expeditions eventually. Get our gold.
혼자서는 무리라고. 걱정 마. 다른 원정대도 있으니까.
Oh, I can press escape to bring that up? That's very useful. I was curious if that would work.
성역에 혼란을 불러왔고.
Instantly yield. Goodbye, I'm out. Leecher spotted? I'm not leeching. This is my own account, okay? I'm leeching my own account. It's ethical. Normally, I would say leechers should be fired into the sun unless it's somebody that you know and they accepted your leeching, but this is my own account. It's fine. You can finally upgrade items again. Alright, I did this mission. Enhance hero skills 3 times. Oh, I guess that'll just be Tamarin. Okay. Oh, let me pull up the dock. Files. Upload that file, and now I can open it. Alright, I also have to edit the, Charles, welcome to the Charles Club, man. Welcome to the Charles. Where'd you go? Oh, I put him in storage.
어때요?
Welcome to the Charles Club. You're going in there too. All of my useless units are Earth, man. Why are they all Earth? Well, let's summon. We got 50 summons to work with. Apparently we hit something. Well, nothing there. Ooh, Elias is nice. Double Leah. 5-star? It's an artifact. Well, that's a spoiler. Ooh, Elburst. This would have been useful a year ago. No, not a 5-star. We skip. Ooh, MLDB. Well, could have been worse.
별의 조각이 되어 밤하늘
Artifact storage? I'll also expand this a little bit. Let's go to like 200.
지가 살아남은 것은
So let's do the sorting like this. I'm just gonna lock everything. Silverine, I already have one, so let's enhance. Yeah, Holy Sack is a really nice pickup. Pretty sure I got one too, yeah. Right, I can limit break my Gatekeeper.
넥서스시여 복수 허락하소서
Oh, wrong Halag.
사랑해요 함께해요 영원히
I like how I can still hear all the stuff going on in the background. Andre's crossbow, not the worst. Rosa Hargon is kind of useless, but oh, I locked the other one too.
속에서 영원히
Rosa Hargon is kind of useless, but we'll grab it. I think this is like borderline for usable or not.
원수의 심장을 뚫을 때까지 나의 창 결코 무대
Mages, Target Hells. Barth's Orbiculum is honestly completely useless.
달빛이여 쏟아져라
Eternus has niche usage. Keep one.
꺼져 없어져 꺼져버려
Might as well enhance all of these.
느껴져요 사랑해
Oh my god, I have to unlock these one by one.
선택받은 자들이여 별의 축복을
Alright, so what are we keeping is the question.
지금 들립니다
Both of our Daydream Jokers, yes. Oath Key. How many Oath Keys do I have? 3?
무례하구나
Cursed Compass has very niche usage. I'm keeping one.
우주의 먼지가 되어 사라져버려
Always nice patrolling people sometimes. Exorcist Tonfa.
어서 주세요 저릿할 정도의 사랑을
Lab Cube. I only have one. I hate Lab Cube so much, it's so annoying.
세상의 숙명 속에서 영원히 빛나리라 원수의 심장을 뚫을 때까지 나의 창은 결코 무뎌지지 않습니다.
Of everything, I would, but artifact space is very annoying to deal with.
달빛이여, 쏟아져라.
It only, me not keeping an MLB copy of everything only bit me in the ass once. It was only when they did the butterfly mandolin recall.
허락하소서.
How do I auto so? That was the only time I've ever regretted not keeping an MLB copy of everything.
함께해요. 영원히.
Otherwise, it's been fine. What's in the box? 5-star. Is it gonna be another useless Earth 5-star? Woo! It's Destina! See, this is why we hold our tickets. Now I know that I don't need Destina, and I can just take Fallen Says It instead. There we go. That's why we hold. Doctor's bag is useful. Haste is not that useful. As for this artifact, I'll figure it out tomorrow. Not sure yet. New Moon Luna, what a hit. I have another one. Man, another 4-star. I can sell some of these. And this one we're not selling. It won't. It's good that you like good units because New Moon Luna is kind of broken.
어때요?
Her S3 is super nice. That thing where she like grabs them with her hand, very nice. She's got a very nice S3. Camilla, that's a very nice hit. Oh hey Wanda! I love Wanda. Editing our profile card. Actually, do I have? Oh. Do I have any more arts? Save. Okay, now for my heroes. Where's Wanda? Just need Harsetti. Well, good luck with that one. Oh, I should do my guild check-in stuff. And every single donation is gone already. Sucks. I'm getting friend requests, but they're all from low levels. No thanks. I only accept high levels. Okay, don't care. I misclicked. What time is Renok video? Oh, is it today? It's probably dropping at reset then. I didn't realize that was today. Is what name available? I haven't checked my name. The one that I want to get.
어리석은 탐욕을 위해 회풀차비는 법.
Yeah, I haven't checked. Oh, nice. Marcel said it was a week, and we're not a week yet, so we're getting there. Damn, I should really watch some of my expeditions. I keep on dying in Earth Expedition for some reason. Okay, I'll deal with it later. I kind of don't want to do arena if I'm not quick battling. Pet house. And then I get all these tickets. We're out of space. Deal with it later. Nope, not available. Alright, today I should get some more progress done on the next part. Yeah, it's funny because I always use the new Mercedes art, and some people get really confused. They're just like, who the hell is this? Looks suspiciously similar to Mercedes, but Tywin looks suspiciously similar to... Tywin looks suspiciously similar to... what's his name? To... Ross. Alright, I was supposed to redo the Moonlight Theater. Clearing Episode 2, Chapter 10 also unlocks the Moonlight Theater. In the Moonlight Theater, you can find a bunch of stories from the multiverse, basically just alternate worlds. Some of them are really short, like Days of Piercing Cold is only 6 acts long. And then some of them are really long, like Fallen Land has 2 acts, 14, 15 for 29 acts total, or as 2 seasons rather. And you can get 1 free entry every single week. You can see on Fallen Land I watched part 1, and the next one is 6 days left. Each time you watch one, you can get 50 mystics, which we can claim now. And that means that as long as you have, at the very start, we have 6, so that's 6 mystic rolls each week if we're doing it. You can also see the cast board. The cast board in each one is just if you own any of the characters that are in the story, you get a free theater ticket. Now what theater tickets do is theater tickets let you basically bypass the wait time on the 6 days or the 7 days, and you can just use one to watch immediately. You can also buy theater tickets. I guess there's no place to do it, but once you run out, you can do it here. Theater tickets you can buy for 500k gold. The only real reason to do that is I don't think you should do it most of the time, but once you finish Fallen Land Season 2, you unlock a second Moonlight Blessing. So once you clear Act 15 of Season 2, it's a good time to close up your initial ML Blessing if you haven't done that yet. I would say there's no reason to rush because you'll eventually do this and you get a decent amount of theater tickets from free. You get 5 from Path of Air, maybe more later, I haven't checked, but there's also the cast board. And you're gonna want to eventually pick this guy, Death Dealer Ray, for RTA because he's super good. This is the same thing with the first ML Blessing, where you don't really want to do the final summon until you really need to. The only thing the final summon unlocks is RTA, so unless it's like late in an RTA season, then you might want to do your final summon if you need Ray to hit Masters. That's also when you might want to spend gold on the theater tickets, so you can quickly grab Ray. After Ray, this guy's next. Mediator Cowrick is the next best choice, and then where is she? Conqueror Lilius is right after him. It's Death Dealer Ray in a tier of his own, and then Mediator Cowrick and Conqueror Lilius below him. Then we have Remnant Violet and Sylvain Sage Vivian. These two are in the next tier. They're like okay units, nothing super amazing or anything. And then we have Astromancer Alona and Commander Pavel. At the very bottom, these two are pretty much completely useless. So definitely, the stories, see if you're into them. I personally really like Nadalon Academy. And get your free Mystics, and also get your free ML5. Nadalon Academy, you picked Lilius. Unfortunate. I mean, you don't have to swap immediately. You can just stick with Lilius for a bit, and then see if you roll any other ML. Like, see if you roll just Ray by naturally. It's definitely like DDR, not even close. It's DDR, then Mediator Cowrick or Conqueror Lilius is the main three. I have to do these eventually. I'm just kind of lazy. Nadalon Academy is so funny to me. This kind of like school shithousery reminds me of Beelzebub. Good times. Yeah, brushing it all for the Mystic Summons is also a choice, because technically you're just paying double the usual cost of a Mystic Summon. You're just ignoring the fact that it's technically free. I was considering rolling on the Mystic banner, I don't know who to roll. Because I don't know what I'm doing with this account. Boss the Runka. Interesting. It's not Harsetti. I don't want Harsetti. I'm leaning Luna, but am I really going to do PvP with this account? Hard choice. I'll figure it out. I did Labyrinth already, right? Which flan? There's 3 flans, you gotta be specific. The limited shark one. Oh, the one where she summons little. Oh, yeah. The free MLs are enough for PvE. There's like a couple of ML5 upgrades for PvE. Not worth rolling for them, but if I'm doing a PvE only account, then, you know. I do need to check though, because I mean, I'll figure out what I'm doing with this account eventually. There was something else I wanted to do. Don't remember it. Oh, right, I have to prep the thing. 1 second. What am I trying to do? Oh, right. Rest day? There are no rest days. It's just I was busy playing arena. I was doing too much arena. Download Abyss. I need to take a look at it. I have too many things to do, not enough time. No, I should also swap this over so you guys can actually see what I'm doing. Okay, first open Epic 7, and then I do, oops, the wrong one, then I do this. The free speed boots, yeah. I mean, speed paint boots you can get usage out of no matter what for a little bit. I'd say those are pretty worth. I'm dragging my stuff around a little bit. Close that. Save. Okay. And then, what was I doing? Okay. Abyss is the same as usual. We'll just be clearing as much of it as we can whenever we need the resources or when Path of Air asks us to. This is also largely cleared just using the units we already built for other content, at least until the later floors. For the most part, you can kind of auto Abyss without really reading anything until at least floor 90, potentially floor 100, with a few notable exceptions like floor 62. Past that, we'll just slow it down a bit and potentially start building more units, or at least using Grace of Growth for a few units for specific floors. I will be updating the Abyss Guide as I go along, which will have all of the notable floors listed for both normal Abyss and Challenge Abyss. And I'll be updating some of the earlier floors as I go along. And there's also links to videos for some of these for the later floors. I'll add a few for the early floors as well for anybody who gets stuck there, but you can see some videos for all of the later floors. Now let's get into the units that we'll be using to clear all of that content I just mentioned. Starting off, we can use Sigrid, Brieg, Arbiter Vildred, and Mercedes. So Sigrid and Brieg, you can just use their gear from the Wyvern Challenge that came in their part of the path. Just put it on them and you can upgrade it as you go. Arbiter Vildred, I went over it earlier, but we'll be using the speed set from the Banshee Challenge Hunt mixed with the speed set from Path of Air, and then we'll also be using the crit set from the Banshee Hunt Challenge. For Mercedes, for now, we can just give her Arbiter's old gear that he's not using anymore, though later on in the Path of Air, as you start clearing the early parts of Episode 3, you'll be getting this plus 15 destruction gear with a crit necklace and ring, so we can put that on Mercedes. It's also worth noting that depending on how badly your crit pieces from the Banshee Hunt Challenge rolled, you can opt to put these on Arbiter instead. After Episode 2, we're going to drop Sigrid from our team, and we are instead going to pick up Tamarin. You can complete the connection for her, and you can pick up Tamarin, and she'll be on our team for Episode 3. So for Tamarin, her gear is, at least early, all you really care about, or I'm going to level her up first, all you really care about on Tamarin early, I have no penguins, is just speed and some HP. We don't have too much gear yet, so we can just give her Angelica's old gear that she's not really using anymore. So we can just give her this, and it'll be fine. She's a little bit slow. I can max out these boots, but we don't have too much speed type gear yet, so it kind of is what it is. Later on, we do want to switch her to speed plus HP set, of course. So that's a problem for later. There is the speed set gear in the Ogre's Arm in the Path of Air from the Ogre's Armory. I'm gonna skip enhancing that to save resources since it's not really good gear or anything. If you've been farming Wyvern, you could try rolling some gear for Tamarin, just so she has a speed set on her. Now later on, once you hit like mid-game, your Tamarin build ideally wants 105 effectiveness with 100 FRES, but save that for later, focus on your speed and HP first. For Artifact, if you have Magaraha's Tomb, that's by far her best in slot. It's also only a 4-star, but if you don't have Magaraha's Tomb, you can use Wondrous Potion Vial or like some sort of healing artifact like Celestine or Rod of Amaryllis for now. I do have Magaraha's, so I'll be equipping it. And then, after Tamarin, we are also going to build Saria and Ross. We might as well. Ross, you can just level 60 him and then do his specialty change that I haven't done yet. But his specialty change is up next. After you clear a specialty change, We're going to be using him in Earth Expedition, and he's also a solid PvP unit. Some later floors of Abyss, where we're manualing more, Adventurer Ross becomes pretty good as well. And there's a couple of stages in Adventure where I plan on using him too. This area is a really cheap investment. We can leave her at level 40, just skill enhance her to, or awaken her to the third one, so that she gets an extra turn on her S3. I don't think I have enough common runes. But this gives her an extra turn on her S2, not her S3, her S2. Not enough. Gives her an extra turn on S2. And then for her skill enhances, you can get the -1 turn on her S3, and then -1 turn on her S2 for now. There's also the death break chances on her S1, but if you're trying to save on Molagoras, you can wait. I have mine Friendship 10 already, but you would wait until you hit Friendship 10 to pick up this 10% effective chance on her S1. And then after these, there's also the Commander Lorena. Commander Lorena is a really, really good DPS for both Abyss and Labyrinth. Not just in normal cycle, we'll also be using her monthly in Nightmare cycle as well. So definitely worth building. One more unit we're potentially going to look at is Montmorency. She does have a specialty change to become Angelic Montmorency, which is over here. She's not as necessary as she used to be, just because we get Brieg so early now. She used to be the main Wyvern tank, but she's still an amazing cleanser. We'll be using her monthly in Nightmare cycle. And if we ever need any extra cleansing or any extra healing in Abyss or Story, I'm going to pop her out and give her a bit of run. So for these specialty changes, it costs a lot of runes to do their skill trees. This entire skill tree costs 410 greater runes and 40 epic runes. So you don't want to like max out immediately, just as it costs so many runes. So we can take a look at what's going to be worth maxing out. For Commander Arena, dual attack chance, not really useful. Attack is nice. CR push is good. Damage, of course, is good. An extra CR push is nice. Crit damage, it's only 2%, but this is pretty worth picking up. And this boosts her defense a little bit. You could skip this if you want, but I find the defense boost to be nice sometimes. This is not worth it. This is not worth it. And then this is definitely worth it. 20% extra damage against boss monsters. So basically, you want this one, this one, this one, this one, and this one most importantly. And then this one is a little bit nice. Only 2%, but still nice. And then maybe this one. Everything else you can skip. Skip this one, and these two you can't skip. You have to do at least one into them, but just leave it at one, you don't have to max it out. So now for Adventurer Ross. Health, definitely want to grab this one. Effectiveness is also worth the pickup. 5 FRS to all allies, we can skip this one. 6 speed. And this is damage on his S1, not worth it. So this one is very, very nice. It gives immunity buff to both Ross and the ally with the highest attack for 2 turns. So this is definitely worth picking up. And this is some CR push for Ross. It helps a bit with his cycling. I think it's worth a pickup, but you can make this a lower prio if you don't have too many runes. This is also the same thing. It helps his cycling a little bit. 20% CR after using S3. And this is really nice to have whenever the unit in the pack slot, which is the leftmost slot, drops below 50%, you get 40% of Ross's HP as a barrier, once per battle. And this is probably the most important one. 85% chance of death break when using S2. With his S2 having a soul burn to reduce its cooldown back to, well, it just becomes available again. For only 10 souls, this becomes a pretty spammable death break, only for 1 turn, but very useful with units that are strong with dual attacks. So priorities, we got HP, speed, immunity buff, defense break most importantly, and then after that, it's the barrier rune with a lower prio on the combat readiness, and this one, the CR push on S1. And also the effectiveness, of course. So the skips are you skip the damage for sure. And this one, maybe pick it up later, but this is definitely not that important. We can also take a look at Angelic Montmorency. Effect resistance is very nice. She's somebody who wants to stack a lot of effect resistance. This is a small chance to get continuous healing. This is worth picking up eventually, but it's not that important. You can skip it if you're low on runes. 3 HP. 20% damage reduction when you're fighting not an elite or boss monster. This is actually kind of not that good, just because it doesn't work against bosses. So this would only be for PvP, if you want to use her there for some reason. Efres of all allies, only 5%. It's a bit higher prio on her than it is on Ross, because she wants effect resistance so much. Lower prio because it's such a low number, but you probably want to pick this up eventually. So this ends up being kind of useful. 25% chance to strip an extra buff. It's RNG, not consistent, but since she is our primary cleanser, it's nice to have it. More effect resistance. So here, this is one of the reasons you want effect resistance. If it's above, if you have more than 100 effect resistance, you increase her CR every time she uses S2 by 10%. Plus, she has another one here where if she's not debuffed, she has a 50% chance to get her S2 back after using it. So she gets CR push, plus she gets to reset her S2 if she's not debuffed. So lots of cycling there and spamming S2, and this is also very important. 100% chance to recover health, regardless of whether or not they have debuffs. This is very, very, very nice, because normally she doesn't really heal unless you have debuffs. And this at least lets her heal a little bit. So your priors, Efres, HP. This, you need to put 1 and 2 no matter what, just to be able to reach the other ones. The other ones, they're level 2 and level 3 is not that important. This is not very useful, and this is low prio. You're going to want to... This one you can choose. If you want to skip it, you can leave it at +1, it's fine. Definitely going to want to max this one out. Definitely going to want to max this one out. And definitely going to want to max this one out. So then, there is, of course, Camilla, who I mentioned. We're going to be using her later on, after we finish our connections. We can use her in a couple of expeditions, and we're going to be using her a lot in Abyss. So she's just worth mentioning, but we're not going to build her right now. There's also Acades. If you manage to roll an Acades, she can replace Angelic Montmorency. Acades has more healing and more cleansing. She's just a lot worse on auto, because just the way her skills work, she wants to S2 herself, but she likes to S2 other people on auto. So we'll be using Montmorency regardless in Nightmare Cycle, but Acades might be another pick or another healer that we use. And also, if you manage to roll Fene already, she's an amazing PvE unit, so you definitely want to build her. Spectre Tenebria also gets a slight mention as a solid unit for Cycle and some Abyss stages. Hey derp. But yeah, Python, that's all that. Once you build pretty much all of those units, you're set for like quite a while in PvE. You can probably just build PvP units for a bit after. You're already doing them. I mean, hey, the important thing is to do what you want. If you need the small runes, do easy. If you need greater or epic runes, do hell. Yeah, pretty much once you finish those characters, it's like you're set for quite a while. Like, you're missing some stuff for expeditions, but expeditions, there's some, like, you can get through it with the budget options. Nice. Friendship 10 on my shoe. That's a 3 free molas. Hello, hello. Roman Zerato. Aether. We're getting Aether to Friendship 10 next. That's where it's at. I should ungear my Amiki at some point. I want to get her to Friendship 10 too. Actually, maybe I should take the gold hit and just ungear her now. Because there's not... I'm not going to be spamming that much Rift after this weekend, and I don't want to keep her ungeared. Yeah, Path of Air gives so much, it's ridiculous. Of course my equipment inventory is full. That one's got potential. Yeah, there's a lot of new players. It's pretty nice. No, Europe has nobody there. You're gonna be alone for a bit. Oh wait, I should finish the thing. Okay, let me check. It was Ross, right? Brieg, Arby, Tama, Asaria, Ross, Lorena, Montmorency. Okay. Let me set up the team too, because I have to finish building Tamarin, and then the unlimited items are going away each week. Yes, it's only the unlimited ones. That's what we've been told. If that's not the case, then we will find out via the community managers, or we'll find out from Asia, because Asia gets to find out first. Make guilds great indeed. You're in Asia? Thanks for being the test subject. We're all very grateful for your sacrifice. Make sure to let us know. Make sure to let us know what the outcome is of you potentially getting locked out of the week 1 items. Yeah, I'm pretty sure people would definitely start rioting. So this core of units that I mentioned, Brieg, Arby, Tamarin, Asaria, Ross, Lorena, and Montmorency, gets us through all of episode 4 except for the final boss, Abyss 100, and normal Asmodeus of Cycle. Per episode, we'll typically be using Brieg, Tama, Arby, and then this last slot here, Mercedes, is a flex slot. You can use Mercedes for faster farming. Maybe sometimes we'll swap in Asaria, and there's a couple of bosses where you kind of don't want to use ice units, so we might use Ross there. So that's pretty much going to be it for episode. You can kind of just auto almost everything. For Abyss, it's roughly the same thing. You're going to be using Brieg, Tamarin, either Arby or Lorena. And this last slot's a flex slot. You can use Mercedes. You can honestly use both Arby and Lorena. But this is pretty much going to be able to get us all the way through floor 100. From floor 101 and onwards, that's where we're going to start having to build a few more units, of course. And then, For normal cycle, we'll be swapping some units in and out depending on the boss's mechanics. But in general, it's Brieg Tamarin for whenever we can, along with Commander Lorena. And then the flex slot, sometimes it'll be Montmorency, sometimes Assyria, and might even potentially drop Brieg for Ross. So pretty much all of those units, those 7 units, is going to be our main PvE core for quite a while. In the next part, we'll be taking a deeper look at expeditions, as there's quite a few units we need to build with lots of potential for upgrades. I'll go over what the cheapest options are, the cheapest and good options are, and then the upgrades. Okay, I gotta level my Tamarin. We gotta level Tamarin. Let's build up Tamarin, then... Oh, our hunt's finished. Expeditions are important. Why? I'll show you in a little bit. Oh yeah, I was gonna say the hunting isn't an issue for new players, but for older players, I guess it's kind of annoying. So expeditions are important because you get expeditions for free. Like, do I have any? I have 1. Like here I have 1 expedition, you go in, right? It's only level 1, but it's a free entry, you go in, and if you can one-shot the expedition, then you just get stuff for free. So it's like, you still get gold even if you just for doing your 1 free entry, but like generally you want to be able to do your free entries because it's literally just free stuff. The more damage you contribute, the more likely somebody kills it for you, so... You're pretty much passing up free stuff if you don't do all your expeditions. Well, that's confusing. I should swap off Wanda. I get kind of confused which one's which. But yeah, that's why. Just because it's the thing where it's like a free entry. Late game, you kind of want to one-shot all of your expeditions. But that's a problem for later. Oh, I have, like, no runes. I can't wait for Rune Day tomorrow. I cannot wait for Rune Day tomorrow.
계속 함께 빛나주실 거죠? 믿을게요.
Yeah, I mean, we'll have unequipped next week, so not really that big of a rush. Ross, we can level them up.
진짜는 지금부터야.
Damn, I really have no runes for Tamarin. It's whatever, I'll deal with Tamarin tomorrow. I have to sleep soon anyways. I feel like... I mean, do you have all the units? I feel like going for imprints is very much like a already have all of the units kind of thing, at which point you're just picking whatever you like, right? I'm so catapoor. Change side story. I'm buying some stuff first. I'm pretty sure it's still worth buying Catalyst, right? And I can actually check.
진심을 다해야 이겠지.
Yeah, I mean, if you have all units, you're just picking imprints for the units that you like. It's fine. If you like Celine, then go for it.
여기까지입니다.
무의미한 가락을 거듭할 수. 네 가치는 사라질 뿐이야.
어둠 속으로 사라지시죠.
Oh, hey, another team I can use my Litica Cleave into. 5 for Soul Weaver. What am I low on? I need a mage side story. It's Guiding Light Flawn. Who does that?
어리석은 탐욕을 위해 베풀 자비를 느리다. 주제 모르는 자의 전화.
100 euros? Close your eyes, spend the money. It's going to a good cause. The more money you spend, the longer you can play Epic 7. Guiding Light Flawn is a menace to people who are trying to use Watcher Shuri, but I am using the Litica Judge Kisei Cleave, so Guiding Light Flawn does nothing to me.
진심을 다해야 이겠지. 무의미한 가락을 거듭할 수. 네 가치는 사라질 뿐이야.
Oh yeah, you missed the timing to... It could have only been 60 euros.
어리석은 탐욕을 위해
Yeah, Zio, Litica, Frida.
베풀 자비를
I put up the showcase for it already. That's why I was so late today. I was spending all my time doing Arena.
정령왕 힘은 주제 모르는 자의 자만에.
Okay, so let's think a little bit. I'm spending tomorrow farming runes. And then...
목표를 위해
Yeah, I guess I'm just farming runes tomorrow. That's the E7 gods telling you should have wailed faster. They're saying next time, don't be indecisive. You have to wail immediately, and that means you wail right now.
어둠 속으로 사라지시죠.
What's Litica better than Luna? Well, she actually does damage, first up. And also, Litica has... She blocks counters. And also, she has much more Death Break. And also Skill Nullifier. Am I getting a commission? From who?
때가 되었다. 어리석은 탐욕을 위해
No, she doesn't push them back. Her S2 restricts.
베풀 차례.
Warhorn Polly would cut Lidica if anything, but her S2 restricts, so what's Warhorn gonna do?
뒤를 막히고
Your one foe is Straze?
주제 모르는 자의 자만.
Straze's cool. I like Straze. Yeah, her S3 does, but you don't need to, because you're gonna cut Paulus anyways. The thing with Lidica is you soul burn. Okay, this Lidica unit is insane. You soul burn your S2, you have Ignore Ephra's, AoE Bind, and also Resource Reduction, and Debuff Duration Decrease, and Restrict. So, like, you can't counter, can't extra attack, and you can't gain CR. And then you get 100% CR from that. And then her S3 is Ignore Ephra's Death Break, and everybody gets Skill Nullifier for some reason.
어리석은 탐욕을 위해
It's just completely unethical.
때가 되었다.
Thanks, Lucira. Chips. Got to meet it fast enough.
네 가치는 사라질 뿐이다.
Well, she has her weaknesses in RTA. She's just kind of broken in this very specific arena cleave. Any chance to get wrecked by 50% evasion as Flan? Yes. If the Flan is on counter set.
모든 것을 부숴주고 천천히.
Only if it's a counter Flan.
진정.
Whose little brother? I don't think we're allowed to talk about that, but if you ask around in the right Discord, somebody will let you know. -1 energy. You love to see it.
정령왕 힘은 무의미한 타락을 거듭할 수.
Oh right, I have to do Automaton Tower on my main. I keep on forgetting about that thing.
여기까지입니다.
Last level or Secret Sword? That's a really good question. I don't know what sleep builds right now. I think you just... I'm pretty sure you just go a raw damage artifact, actually.
어둠 속으로 사라지시죠.
Let me ask, what party does Sydney go right now?
어리석은 탐욕을 위해
Yeah, the Tamarin aid thing is definitely rough. Wind Rider is most common in RTA, I think. Though some people are also saying Sword Art.
여기다.
자주 도울게요. 균열 너머로 허무의 침략까지.
Wind Rider, Sass, and Tori Artie.
하늘의 발소리가 들리다.
Okay, probably Toriardi is the niche one. That one sounds kind of funny though.
때가 되어
But I guess it's Windrider. It's
주제
probably the most common if you're just doing the DPS Tori slam blast thing.
가소를
Getting the guild aid is hard because if your guild isn't like I mean regardless of your guild activity, if you don't give aid during the timings that people usually request, then it can be kind of hard. I had to literally like ask people to request things. I was like, please request.
이 힘을 보아 진심을 다해야 이겠지. 무의미한 타락을 거듭할 수 네 가치는 사라질 뿐이야.
블레이저! 그 목표를 위해
Not the Tori slam, the Celine slam thing is just because when you open turn 1 with Celine, she gets her 3 silver with like 50% extra damage, and then it's a lot of damage. The Windrider is very nice. This stage, this is Bildred's side story.
정령왕
I'm just farming side story right now.
주제 모르는 자의 자만 가소를
It's rough because I would play this account at work, but since we have the perma burn leaves right now, my main is occupying my phone.
오거라.
갑니다. 균열 너머로
And it's not even like I can just team viewer my phone or something, because I have to like sell and roll gear while I'm at work. So it's like I want to play this alt war and get the side story stuff out of the way, but what you gonna do?
어리석은 탐욕을 위해 해풀차리는 모든 것을 부숴줘. 천천히
If only I had more time. Which stage to farm AP? It's just the highest ones. Whatever the highest stage you can clear is.
때가 되어 주제 모르는 자의 자만은 가소를
공포의 시야 개방하라. 사라져 주십시오. 복종하라. 복종하라.
Hey there, Coven.
무의미한 타락을 거듭할 수네 가치는 사라질 뿐이야.
Yeah, this guy cleanses. This boss is kind of annoying, not gonna lie. There's gotta be some easier bosses.
진심을 다해야 이겠지.
균열 너머로
Actually?
공허의 침략까지.
No, I'm not sure. I have to check. I think I skipped last Euphine rotation too for auto. Because we could have autoed the Harsetti rotation, which kind of sucked, but I remember Euphine in particular being really annoying to auto.
가소를
복종하라.
Not Harsetti, DDR we could have auto.
이 힘을 보아 정령왕 힘은 어리석은
Yeah, I skipped auto last time. Sucks.
해풀차리는
I still have to roll crow I made.
블레이저!
Hopefully,
까지
Well, I hit his artifact once already, which is very nice. Hopefully I hit it more than once.
어둠 속으로 사라지시오.
주제 모르는 자의 자만에
Holy shit, it's Jesus.
진심을 다해야 이겠지.
처리하시죠. 잘 도울게요.
무의미한 타락을 거듭할수록 네 가치는 사라질 뿐이다.
공포의 시야 개방하라.
어리석은 탐욕을 위해 해풀 차림다.
Rerolling for Diane? Damn, rerolling sounds painful. The thing is, if you start now, you'll get enough bookmarks to guarantee Diane. Especially if you start now, because you can roll the Cove bookmark chest over the next 3 days.
축하드려요. 더 강해지셨어요.
To give you more energy, I was going to go to sleep. Is Diane's banner up right now? Maybe I'll grab her. I don't plan on using her for a while, but alright. Yeah, like I have 710 rolls and I've been like pretty casually playing over the past week, so you can definitely just guarantee Diane. Do I want Diane or Crow? Crow's artifact is nice. Yes? Yeah, some people use her in Carcass.
가련한 자들이여, 죽음으로 참여.
Alright. Impromptu Diane summoning session. Neil Christie. Okay. Okay, we hit Arius. That is very worth it. Call Aldra is also a very nice pickup. Okay. Okay, we're at 60 with like pretty much nothing. Damn, we're just going to pity, huh? Unluckiest new account ever. I'm assuming he means Fire Tenebria, because Fire Tenebria is the unit on right up right now for the Special Mystic. Sid is a nice pickup. Need him for Ice Expedition later. Okay, artifact or unit? Just give me the unit. Just give me the unit. I don't want the artifact. I don't want Nyla's Portal either. Man, just show me what I got. Well, it's definitely... That's not Diane. No. No, I don't want the artifact. This is the wrong one, too. It's the wrong artifact. Alright. I'll take my pity.
인사드립니다.
This ML summon will show us the light.
좋은 물건이 많아요. 마음껏 둘러보세요.
넉 따위에게 내가 패배할 것 같나?
당신은 죽어서 비료로 쓰이는 편이 더 유용할 것 같군요.
Alright. Manifesting some good RNG. Okay, if this is Angelica, that's not Angelica. West Venturi.
날 보고
Oh, close enough. Wander Silk's not bad.
거대한 힘을 산산조각 나버려.
Man, not my greatest summoning session. Okay, good night, Python. Man, after this week ends, I'm gonna be playing this account much more at work, because I don't have the permafarm leaves on my main. Why do I have a locked one level 1? Oh, Leah's new. Rita doesn't get the turn is the problem, yeah. Politica Cleave, you have to dodge Bystander Hua Young, dodge Bellion, dodge Abyssal Euphony, and then BBK you're gambling. You can run her into BBK, you're just praying she's not on Sword Art and that the CRs don't line up so that you can actually get a turn. It's mainly into some of those, like... It's mainly into some of the really annoying tanky Aslan defenses. The thing is, a lot of the defenses that this team doesn't beat, Young Senya beats, so... And also for the Bystander Hua Young defenses, I think Litica overlaps with BBK, or with Muna a bit. I just think Litica's better because you have, like, infinite Death Break. Yeah, Emma Ludwig is also a pretty common one. I just don't use mine in a very, like, intuitive way. Camp in Labyrinth twice? Can't I just...
저는 언제나
그러고 보니
Okay, cool, we're done. True, if they're gonna cheese you, you gotta cheese them back. What do you do when it's like a... What do you do if it's a fast Harsetti? Or I guess they're 260 speed? Sounds OP.
그러고 보니 죽은 이의 혼을 불러
It's genius, sir. You've done it again. Okay, let's turn the leaves off for now. We got 3 more arena hits. Oh, I haven't burned the shop energy yet.
어서 오세요.
Do my arena hits. Tomorrow I'm farming runes. Maybe I'll take a break on my main, just so I can farm more runes. I need a lot of runes tomorrow. I can try to set up TeamViewer.
당신의 운을
My TeamViewer isn't working for some reason. Resetting global is in 7 hours.
진심을 다해야 이기겠지. 주제 모르는 자의 자만 가소로울 뿐이지. 불타고 나라 생명의 태양이여.
균열 너머로 허무의 지점이다.
사라져 주십시오.
We used to.
모든 것은 당신의 영광으로.
It used to be an adventurer's path, right? Oh, this is complete. Wait, oh, we get this with Tamarind? That's massive. Wait, this is going straight on Tamarind, and I'm not looking back. Yarman. Oh, hey, I hit Windrider. That's very nice. Okay, nice. Well, I was planning on redoing the Tamarind section anyways, but... They literally just give you Tamarind gear. Very cool. Okay, that is a little bit too much. That's a little bit too much effectiveness. Whatever. Unlucky we don't need defense. This is just good gear in general. Man, you players get too much. Oh, I should not have enhanced that. I forgot. I need this for something. It's fine, I have the stream VOD. I can grab it from the stream VOD probably. Actually, I can ask around. Wait, let me check what other gear we get. And I need to check my VOD because I wanted to get pictures of all of the gear, so I might have to ask around instead. Nice, nice. Oh, no, not nice. I tapped on every single piece of gear, but some of them are blocked by the chat. Okay, I'm gonna ask around the Discord then. AI remove the chat? Nah, this is what I get for being lazy. This is what I get for being lazy and not perma recording my stream without chat. Because I was like, that's kind of a lot of work sifting through the VODs and waiting for it to, like, you know, like, stop. And I was like, whatever, I'm not doing that shit. Damn. I'm missing a lot of... I'm missing the right sides. What if I do this? But that's not very clear. Yeah, the consequences of my own actions. Okay, so, well, it's good to know and also very nice that Tamarind just gets her gear completely for free. What do I do with that HP set gear then? Goes on Ross, I guess. Ross gets the HP set gear then. You know, I saw somebody post this ring earlier today and I was like, huh, well, where'd they get that? I guess I have my answer now. I figured out where they got it. CC program? Yeah. Thanks. I got in, but they're very slow to reply, so we'll see. We'll see when I actually get to, like, do anything. That's why it says drops eventually on my Twitch stream, because who knows when I'm getting drops early. Hey, what do you mean aggression towards me? What did I do? Thank you, thank you. Okay, it's 11:30. It's getting close to midnight here. I'm going to have to stop for today. Well, I'm gonna burn the rest of my energy, but I'm gonna have to stop for today. Thanks for hopping by. Late stream today. I'll see you guys tomorrow.